was a little girl growing up, going to the village was a must. I still go to the village, and there's sickness everywhere. People are dying, people are sick. They don't understand why. They've prayed, they can't get answers, and it's just there. Children watch their parents die. Parents watch their children die. And you just don't understand it. What is this illness? And they just say it is Ciwon Zamani. It means it's a modern illness. And this modern illness is AIDS.
Unfortunately, 25 plus years into this epidemic, there are many African American communities in these United States where the rate of HIV/AIDS is larger, more than the rate of HIV/AIDS in Botswana, more than the rates in Mozambique, more than the rates in Ethiopia or Haiti or Vietnam or Guyana. That's the overall picture. AIDS in America is beginning to look just like that in many African American communities. The mission of the Balm in Gilead is to build the capacity of faith communities to address life-threatening diseases, especially HIV and AIDS.
HIV and AIDS is the most pressing health issue facing the African American community, of which the Black church is central.
The only institution that Black people have had that has spoke completely and totally in their interests is the Black church.
Black church has always been at the forefront of social issues. And HIV/AIDS is a social issue. Not only is it a social issue, but it is a matter of life and death.
The church is not a fly-by-night organization. It has been here, it is here, and it will be here. So therefore, the Balm in Gilead, we build the capacity, the internal infrastructure for churches to be community centers for compassion, service, care, and advocacy. God gave me a little idea in 1989 to mobilize the community of Harlem with a week of prayer, the Harlem Week of Prayer for the Healing of AIDS. Those faith leaders in Harlem who did not know me, I was new to the community. I had a bald head, I was short, I was not clergy, I was a woman, and they rallied around me. They came and they wrapped their arms around this little idea. Today, that little idea on a brisk October Sunday with 50 churches and mosques coming together. Today we are over 25,000 churches in this country that the first week in March they come together to do a Black Church Week of Prayer for the healing of AIDS.
The Week of Prayer I think is really a good event to have for two reasons. It allows those churches who are on the fringes and don't know what to do to pray. Many pastors are just happy to be able to do that. It doesn't take them out of their comfort zone. But it also has allowed me to help bring other churches involved in who are very skeptical about it.
I am blessed that I believe the ancestors saw something in me, and Jesus saw something in me that they would give me the opportunity to manifest not only the Week of Prayer for the Healing of AIDS, but a Balm in Gilead, an institution that I pray will be here forever.
Our call is for all of the churches of National Baptist Convention and Baptists all over this country to respond in a real permanent and a real passionate way.
I say to you, it is past time that the Christian church in general, the Black church in particular, motivate its forces in finding ways to collectively stamp out this disease.
Doing this work over the past 25 years, we have seen an influx of pastors who are now at the front line of addressing HIV and AIDS.
I've been tremendously inspired since I've been working with the Balm In Gilead, and how Vanessa has been able to get many of the churches to take their leadership and trying to educate our people.
Somebody ought to say something to preachers who stand in pulpits for 52 Sundays and never spend one talking about death at the hands of AIDS. Tell those brothers and sisters, somebody ought to say something.
And so Progressive National Baptist Convention has taken an active stance. We have an HIV/AIDS ministry awareness in our convention that also is looking to partner with other organizations to look for housing opportunities for mothers with children.
Vanessa Seal is a very courageous woman who has called the black church to conscience as someone who's allowed herself to be used of God, a catalyst for helping people to think through theologically what would God have us to do in this situation.
She's been a blessing to my ministry. She's helped me to be, she's helped facilitate my ambition to be an advocate on the HIV issue.
I was able to go to their conferences, or their Black Church Institutes, and just saw that there was other churches. Some of the struggles we were having, they were having. That gave me like a big sister, big brother to call, to talk to.
We have brought together Christians and Muslims in Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Kenya, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe. We have an office today in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, where the faith community supports over 8,000 orphans per 3 months quarter, where the faith community provides over 300,000 prevention interventions to people on the ground. Just like we could reach every church and every mosque in Tanzania today. And the Balm In Gilead, we will not rest until we are reaching every black congregation in the United States. We want every black church to have a health ministry with a specific focus on HIV and AIDS.
I'm glad I lived today to see when the church brings this to the forefront, and not only the forefront, but take the leadership in trying to address and make our people aware of this very devastating disease.
It is our family, this is our blood, this is our issue, that this epidemic is becoming browner and browner by the day. And if we don't do anything about it, where is the love?
Maybe the question ought to be, the black church does not engage itself in this struggle, what we look like. And I would say the answer to that is we will look irrelevant.
The prophet Jeremiah asks the question, is there no balm in Gilead? My ancestors in the fields answered the prophet, yes, there is balm in Gilead, and it heals the wounded soul. And every day, churches throughout the United States and in Africa continue to answer the question, yes, there is balm in Gilead.